You're such an asshole.
Hello, children. Mobile Cappy at Mobile Asshole Consulting. The day may come where Cappy, like Michael Landon in Highway to Heaven, what was the one he was in? I just meander from town to town, don't even have a home. Must be great being an angel. You don't have to have, like, rent. You don't have to eat. You just go from town to town, solving everybody's problem. Hey, asshole, love the videos. They've helped me out a lot. Bit of a background on myself. I'm a 26-year-old British guy living in Vancouver. Oh, you're just up north from here. Canada. Looking for a bit of career advice. I currently work as an account manager for a place making 40,000 Canadian, which is 30,000 US. The low salary is the result of a poor decision. Okay, that's what you are. You're at a place doing a general business thing. Low salary is the result of poor decision when it comes to education. Got a worthless history degree. I'm practically Jesus Christ with the book, except no one listened either. Except I actually have salvation, at least here on the earthly planet. Saint Cappy, patron saint of avoidance of worthless degrees. I should be, the Catholics should get in on that and sanctify me. I then went and backpacked Asia and lived in Australia for 2 years, where I worked odd jobs to save and travel. Good. I managed to build up a savings around 20,000 US, and I'm unsure what to do. My current line of work sucks and mainly involves giving tech support to grumpy American entities. I won't say what because I don't want to bust you. This has led me to look at alternatives, as I don't want to be doing this sort of work in the future. After reading Poor Richard's Retirement, my focus on maximizing freedom while living frugally, investing accordingly. I have some student debt in the United Kingdom. What are you doing in Canada? Oh, you're a Brit in Canada? 26, you're a British guy living. Okay, you're a Brit in Canada. I have some student debt in the UK, but it's very manageable. I'm only required to pay a small percentage of my salary towards it each month, totaling around $75 US. And if I stop working at any point, these repayments stop and the debt gets wiped out after 25 years. What is debt in the United Kingdom? Isn't everything practically free there? What is it, $100? My only other expenses are rent and food. Rent and food. I also started doing some freelance working as a side gig, good, which brings in around 500,000 US. But that's great. That's great. That's impulse power. You can live on that. Push comes to shove. Currently taking some online digital marketing courses, as this ties into my freelancing and also expands my possibilities for remote work and self-employment. My resume is patchy due to job hopping in my early 20s. Everyone's is. So the next few years are very important for my development and plus earning potential. My options are continue with the day job while freelancing on the side and taking some courses to upskill myself. That's a good option. 2, quit the tech gig and get a part-time job and look at expanding the freelancing while taking digital marketing courses and potentially some programming. 3, try to increase freelancing and go live the digital nomadic lifestyle. A lot of time you guys give me options that are not mutually exclusive. You make it seem like I can either do 1, 2, or 3. You can do all of these. The good thing with all these options is they give me remote work opportunities, so I don't have to deal with shitty commutes and shitty office politics. I'm managing to save around 1,000 US a month. This is with the aim of being able to do some extensive traveling. By the time I hit my 30s, I hope to increase the savings amount as my skills expand. My dream is to be self-employed, running a location-independent business, and I'll keep working hard to make this a reality. I'm wondering if this sounds like a feasible plan. It is. I know you millennials and Gen Zers got born into a shitty era, but at least you got the internet, man. I mean, I would not be here without the internet. We can make money. You can bypass the boomers by working on the internet, and soon they'll all be dead anyway. And then guess what? The Gen Z is going to have to bypass the Gen Xers because the Gen Xers are fucking retarded as well. The book I got coming out, I just ripped the fucking hell out of the Gen X. Or I'm sorry, the baby boomers and the millennials. But just because I don't mention the Gen X all that much doesn't mean they're not a bunch of douchebags. Video sponsors be appreciated. I feel your opinion will help myself and other guys in the same position. Cheers. It will keep you anonymous. Alright, so let's go through your 3 options. Continue with the day job while freelancing on the side, taking some courses to upskill myself. Quit the day job, get a part-time job, and look at expanding the freelance writing while taking digital marketing courses and potentially some programming. You make basically shit. That's alright, I make basically shit too. But you're a minimalist. And it's not. Yeah, you're tech support, basically. Quit the tech gig, get a part-time job, and look at expanding the freelancing while taking digital marketing courses and potentially some programming. I like 2 so far. 3, try to increase freelancing and go live the digital nomad lifestyle. Well, 2 and 3 are the same thing. They're not separate options. You even saying 2, quit the tech gig and get a part-time job and look at expanding freelancing. You should be looking at expanding that's what every man and woman should be doing, is expanding your freelancing, because that's self-employment, that's entrepreneurship. You want the digital nomad lifestyle, then I would, that's what everybody has to do. You gotta become self-employed. Now, what is your freelancing? Let's go over that again. Freelance work is a side gig. Okay, digital marketing that ties to your freelancing. All right, so I'm going to assume your freelancing is online. All right, here's what I'd recommend. You got yourself a nice little wad of cash there. You are not learning jack fuck all shit at your job. You're not. You're also paid pretty shitty. You have freelance work on the side. What I would do, dude, yeah, absolutely, I'd quit your job. Not today. I would find a part-time job. I'm sorry, not a part-time job. Find a replacement full-time job that will allow you to do 2 and 3. Quit the tech gig and get a part-time job and look at expanding freelancing. I would not get a part-time job. Get a full-time job, and I don't know if you've read Bachelor Pad Economics. I don't know how long you've turned into the show, but I'm going to recommend it again, even though it's the same thing I recommend. Go get a job like a nighttime security guard job. It cannot be during the daytime, unless you're stationed in a remote, reclusive area. Get a job like security guard, where you are not bothered by anyone, where you are allowed to work on your stuff and maybe do a patrol an hour or something like that, and do it at a second shift or third shift. All right? This is going to be your, I don't know, what do they call it? The quaking hour, or I don't know what they call it. Where it's just going to suck. You're going to have to sacrifice. And you're going to have to forego the sun, maybe. If you do it right, you should be able to find a second shift job where you got to deal with people, say like, it'd be 4 to midnight or 5 to 1 a.m. So you still get a normal sleeping hour. And you're still going to have to deal with people a little bit at the first couple hours of your shift. But the key things are, you're left the fuck alone and you can work on your other fucking shit. Doesn't have to be a security guard job, but that's what I did. That's what I recommended. Thousands, tens of thousands of people do. I've known clients, people who read books, readers, fans, friends, colleagues, who did that, and they swore by it as well. So you're double dipping. You're getting paid. Maybe not as much as your account gig, but fuck it. You're not getting paid that much anyway. You got enough cash. You're a minimalist. You don't have that many expenses. And then you have 8 hours a day. And if you do it right, you're going to sit there by yourself twiddling your thumbs. You're going to be fucking bored out of your ass. People ask, well, how'd you get essentially straight A's in college while working full-time and going to school full-time? Well, because I was working as a security guard. A lot of times it was patrolling, but a lot of times just sitting on your ass for hours on end. And you will master the fucking shit put in front of you. So if you want to study digital marketing, I recommend checking out Seth Himes' course, indemandcareer.com, or however it is. But whatever it is, the material you're studying or programming or whatever it is, you will master it because you got jack fucking shit to do. Shit! What was the book I wrote? Black Men's Got Out of Poverty and Bachelor Pad Economics were written while I was working security gigs. And it just, Bachelor Pad Economics is almost 500 pages. I wrote it in 3 months. Because I'm just sitting, 16-hour shifts, sit in this room, don't do anything. I go, okay, and just, you got nothing else to do. So that's what I would recommend, but it would not be a part-time job, make it a full-time job. And again, this is going to be your sacrificial hour. This is going to be the year you bust your ass off. You get some mad skills. You get the digital marketing. You get your freelancing going. And then what you might find out, and this is what I found out, especially working security, you may never give up security. You may never give up that parking ramp attendant gig. You may never give up that night watchman gig because it just helps out so much. And even right now, I want to write this book. When I get back to the Twin Cities, I might pick up some security shifts. Fucking 44-year-old guy gonna work security for whatever, I don't know, $10, $20 an hour. Doesn't matter. I get a little bit of scratch on the side, but it forces me to sit the fuck down and focus and write. And I think you need to find a job like that too. So that's what I recommend. 3, try to increase freelancing and go live. Yeah, do that too. Absolutely. I'm next going to give you something so you can do your freelance work. You can study digital marketing. You learn programming. It'll change things up a little bit. Because you can't just work on one. I'll tell you this, in the 16-hour shift, you can't just work on one thing all the time. I did it, and you come out depressed as all fuck. After I wrote Bachelor Pad Economics, I was a fucking mess. I was just like, God, you better be a big-titted redhead willing to suck dick, because I ain't gonna, if you're not, I'm gonna fucking punch you. It was that bad. Anyway, there you go. That's what I recommend. All right, questions, answers, AstroConsulting.com, BBD-bobbity-boo, BDB-bobbity-bee. Links down below. See you guys later. Toodles.